Talzin's me, Gameslide99, aka No Brainer. Welcome to another Star Wars Destiny video. Oh man, it's been so long. I barely have time to work on new decks. In fact, I don't have time to work on new decks, so I'm stealing one sort of from Deceptical, the ex-Knight of Renna. Editing it just a bit, and by just a bit, I mean like a third of the cards here. He has a really good, he had a well, decent at least Callous Talzin list that he said had been testing very well like a few weeks ago. So now I'm playing it. Villains for the first time ever. Yes. So, first things first, you can tell the theme is odd numbers. So, yeah, I'm just going to throw away all of this because I have a few low-cost upgrades here that I would like to try and get in my opening hand. Don't get them. Oh, well, I'm hoping that I can roll some resources because unfortunately a lot of the really good cards are even numbered, and Mother Talzin's ability is about can only be used if when you look at the top deck of a card and it's odd numbered. So yeah. Whose battlefield do I want? Mine or his? I don't have supports. So we're actually going to take mine. We're just going to let him have the shields, take them on Balatik. It'll be fine. Right, guys? Balatik with shields. I probably shouldn't allow that because Mother Talzin only has 9 health. I have 21 health on this team setup. So I'm just going to start with a Callous roll because I have absolutely nothing. I have absolutely nothing. This is the worst hand imaginable. Okay, thanks, Callous. You get 2 single-sided melees. Thankfully, Callus's ability allows him to power action to turn those melee into ranged, but I can't turn it into 3 for 1, so that's sad. Okay, salvage stand, great. Well, I have nothing to spend the resources on, so this is brilliant to say the least here. Let's roll Mother Talzin, get a focus, and boop, and it's a lightsaber throw, and boop. And that'll allow me to turn the discard into a 2, I guess. Sure. Yeah. So, it seems like begging for subscribers works. I managed to gain 60 subscribers in like 2 weeks. That's pretty amazing. Most of that coming off in the first week. That's pretty amazing, guys. Thank you very, very much. So it's a real pity that I haven't really got anything to show for it as a result, isn't it? Yeah. Pretty bad opening hand. And best defense. Okay, and he's going to remove the resource side die as well. Okay, well, this is great. He has a veteran stormtrooper, death trooper, and those guys are purely to defend the Balatik. So I'm gonna shoot someone. Bang! Bang! Shot. Right, so, yes, so begging for subscribers works very, very well. So it's a pity I have nothing to show for it because I have now started work. Yes. I have now started the wide world of work. And I just don't have time anymore. Like, geez, I went from having like what? I'll get rid of that for a resource. I went from having what, like I want to say like 9, 10 hours of free time a day. And I'm just gonna claim and remove the shields. Ugh. I went from having a lot of free time to now having very, very little. I come home at about that's just impressive right there. And he takes up Aftermath. Okay. And he shoots Talzin for 1. Okay. This means I get my resources to actually play upgrades, and I am taking the rocket launch. Well, I can't afford to play the rocket launcher yet. I need the Imperial HQ. I don't get the Imperial HQ. That's unfortunate for me. Where's my other Mother Talzin die? Where did my Mother Talzin die go? Oh, I'll just copy it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play the right control baton, unfortunately. Put it on the character who's damaged. Makes the most sense to me because of redeploy. So, yeah, I have like I come home now at 6:30 in the afternoon, and I've got to make myself food, and I've got to be in bed at 11 for work at 7 in the morning. So I have no free time anymore, uh, which sucks. So I don't even have time to record much. So yeah, when I said that it might affect my upload schedule working, that is the case. I'm gonna aim for 2 videos out a week, and I can't really promise any more than that. I've actually had some more of me and Gordon Captain. I've had more of that podcast stuff up for a while, ready for a while now. And by ready for a while now, I mean we finished recording it, but I have to edit it, and editing takes forever. Boop, and that's a Friday, so boop, there we go, and I'm gonna change this to the 2. Yeah, editing takes forever, guys, and because it takes forever, um, I've just not had the time to edit it. Now you may be thinking to yourself, what do you mean it takes forever to edit? You just 2 guys talking into a microphone, right? How hard can that be? Well, let me tell you, Sonny Jim. Okay. Let me tell you, Sonny Jim, that I will take that resource. Absolutely, I will take that resource, and then I will. Do I want to remove the dice? Well, no, I don't really want to witch hanger. I can just lightsaber throw here. Lightsaber throw the Baltique sounds good to me. I can do 4 damage here and then 4 damage to kill him potentially here this turn. Yeah. So my Callous die is showing melee there. So boom. Boom. Um, so yeah, that was that one episode, the first episode I think we did. It's like what, 1 hour 6? I want to say, just off the top of my head. Oh, salvage stand prevents the other one. Boo. Uh, let's use the Callous ability at least to move this to the 2, so I can get 1 extra point of damage out of it. Give himself a shield. Fine, I'll hit the Baltique for 4, for the total of 4, because of the shield. Puts him at 2 hit points, so the next lightsaber throw kills. I'll accept that. And how much do I take from this? 3, 4? Yep. But yeah, it was 1 hour 6, and I managed to cut out, I want to say I cut out about 12 minutes of dead air in total in that thing. And that's just one video. Fragmentation rate, okay. Ooh, insane. Yeah, I get rid of a lot of dead air. And that's not just unique to me, right? Podcasters either have to be very well scripted, or done by very good people, or something like the Knights of Ren, where they don't, where they edit very heavily. The Knights of Ren podcast, they edit their things incredibly heavily. Here's now the melee for the lightsaber throw. That's perfect because that kills the Baltique. Yeah, they edit very, very heavily, and I'm no different here. In that, if there's anything longer than 3 seconds of dead air, I attempt to cut it out. And also, we need to do like retakes and stuff sometimes if something doesn't come through clearly, or I'm actually paying the resource, so I don't use the 3 for 1, but I can always turn that to the 2 with Callous. Yeah, for example, he might get a car driving past or something. We have to do that stuff, and that's costly. That takes a lot of time. Oh yeah, he gets a resource for that, which is to be expected, but it's still harder content than just making one of these and posting it. And honestly, it's very boring work editing. I hate editing. It's a horrible, horrible thing. There is a very good reason why most people. Yep, yep, yep. Sudden impact. Yep. Okay. There's a very good reason why most YouTubers buy editors. Um, well, I say buy editors, but they don't buy the editing software. They hire editors because it is the most boring part of jobs. Absolutely. Oh my god, that's a lot of indirect, and that's 3. So he's got 3 range damage, but I can put the that puts me to 8. But then all this indirect can go to Callous instead, so that's fine. I want uh 3 here. If I do the cast of the 2, it's 5. But I think I need the tempo to do the Callous now. Yeah, let's Callous here and let's send this to the 2. I do have plenty that I can discard to reroll with. I really should be discarding to reroll, I think, here. And I'm just not. That's a really bad decision on my part. But oh well. I do have the melee side still showing as well if I want to replace the Riot Baton with a Maul's Lightsaber just for the one thing. Yep, so that's 3. And then I'm going to go ahead and do 5 to... Well, the veteran stormtrooper's only really got training on him, but that 4 redeploys. Let's do 5 to the veteran here, because just in case he's running something crazy like an endless ranks and can actually get it off. Yep. All right, so do I go for the Maul's lightsaber play? I think I might go for the Maul's lightsaber play here. It would kill the stormtrooper. Just the 2. It's not the good choice. It's not a good choice at all, but it's fun. This is making him confused. And now he's like, I want to get a redeploy weapon on this guy instead. And that gets rid of his training, and his training is actually really good in comparison to the E1 Blaster. It's just a better die in general. So yeah, I think I'm going to just take the win of the fact that he had to change his thing up for that. And so I'm just going to accept that and claim and not do the 1. Toss out the bow rifle, gonna toss out the frighten. Draw 2, draw 3, I should say. Alright, spell removal, that'll help some impact. Witch magic, yeah, these are all good things. And I get to start, so I get to just roll out Talzin immediately and turn this stuff to ranged to go for a kill here. So I'm first gonna Z6. Okay, and now I'm gonna boop and reveal Dark Council. Boop, and that's a 2. Okay, he puts down an Aftermath. Which I'm like, fair enough then. I'm not killing that veteran trooper. He can keep the dice. Then I'm just gonna put those into the Death Trooper. And I'm going to leave both of them at 2 hit points. Sudden impact, unfortunately, can only do enough to kill 1. But if I'd actually put that to the 3 sudden impact, well, no. Okay, he's going to doubt me. He's going to force me to resolve it. And since it's landed on damage, I can either resolve or remove it. I'm removing it. I'm just removing it. And I'm going to roll out Callous now. And if he gets the 3, I kill him. There's the 3. Can you deal with this 0, or do I kill you? 0 must be very annoyed that I'm not killing his characters because I have a way to kill them both in the same turn with sudden impact. It's pretty good. He's rolling. Alright. GG. This is why sudden impact is a good card. Sudden impact. Boom. GG. You weren't getting that money. Oh, he doesn't like you. Alright. Yeah. So yes, probably 2 videos a week, unfortunately, and um, yes. So editing bad, yes. So yeah, you guys probably want to know how the move went. I'll save this for if we actually get into a second game. Alright, and we are back for another game. Didn't take me too long. Joe Quinn Guzman. Never heard of him before. Here's hoping he tries a good game. Not sure, but anyway, I need to talk about my move, and there's a lot to talk about. Might not get through this all in one video. As far as first time ever moving on my own goes, uh, terrible. Absolutely terrible. So, I had a bed, I had a mattress. Things were looking great. You know, I was getting some furniture, it was all great. Then the estate agents is like, oh yeah, no, you can't move in on Sunday, which is I was supposed to be going in on the Sunday. They're like, no, no. We can get you on we're gonna aim for the Thursday. Why the Thursday? Oh, it's the first day of the month. So they were wanting it very nice and clean in their records. First day of the month. All right, that makes sense. Okay. But that's kind of annoying for me since I start work on the 5th, so that's only going to give me a few days. So I have to, you know, I have to rearrange things um, with the bed company because they were supposed to be dropping off the bed once I arrived, right? Because you can't live in a place without a bed, you know. Ooh, 2 Callous bow rifles, okay. But hey, I get an Imperial HQ, which is awesome since I didn't get anything at all last time. Hired gun, Rose, Luke, very interesting. We'll see if that works. 5 to his 5, okay. 1, 5 to his 2, okay. But again, I have Imperial HQ. That's the support. Yep. All right. Sure. We'll take his. I will take that support. Thank you very much. And I'll split the shields because I don't know who you want to target first in this, right? Okay, the Hex 8 sniper comes out already, but he has no money for the hired gun yet. I guess the hired gun's designed to make money, just like Rose. And it's not made money, quite the opposite. That's going to be a lot of money spent on that thing. Let's toss in the Dark Council onto the Talzin, I'll say. For one, it's a nice little upgrade there, you know, double focus sides. I mean, it's not that great. I'm tempted to run the Crystal Ball instead because of the resource sides. But let's roll out Callous first. Makes way more sense to roll out Callous first so I can use the Talzin ability. The double threes, okay. Don't exactly want to have those in the first place. Let's roll Talzin. Let's activate her ability. Sudden impact. And that will allow me to change this to a 2. Then I'll use Callous' ability, change the other one to a 2. Because he has no resources right now, so he cannot easy pickings me. Although Dark Council's kind of going to be worthless from this. So I'm going to use this. Boop. Which means I get to reroll it. And I roll into the resource. Perfect. I can actually take that resource and sudden impact for 6 across these 3 characters. That's alright, but that does cost me the resource. That is a disrupt again. So you know what, I am actually going to use my power action and change that to the 2. And I guess I'm just going to shoot Luke in the face very, very hard because he has 2 dice compared to everyone else. Although killing the high gun early, I don't know why he's not rerolling the high gun time. Killing the high gun early would prevent second chance shenanigans, but I don't think he's got second chance shenanigans. So let's do that all to the Luke. Yep. So there we go. 6. He's got 5 health left. All right, it's pretty good. The dice fixing with this deck is pretty nice. So yeah, try off track. Okay. So the +2 comes out, and he's still got the disrupt. That's kind of annoying. So I'll take the resource and let him disrupt it. Wow. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4. All right. I'm just going to claim at this point to put out the Imperial HQ. He's going to disrupt that. Sure. I want to make sure I get that Imperial HQ out for free. Let's discard this bow rifle. It's not going to be useful. Let's discard this Mislead because there's better cards in my deck. I just have Mislead mostly as filler. A Lightsaber Throw. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, I might want to replace, say, the Callous Bow Rifle or the Z6 from the Dark Council, but we'll see. First, I'm going to roll out Callous and see what happens. Okay, anyway, distracted time, bed times, yes. Ooh, 3 for 1. That's beautiful for the sudden impact. Okay. And he removes the lowest, which is that one. Okay, do I sudden impact this, or do I go for, like, something else? Tempted to go for something else. Because I can Imperial HQ for the 3. So yeah, let's replace the Dark Council here with the Callous Bow Rifle instead for 2. And then I will roll out Talzin. And I can make these dice say whatever I want them to say. And I will use my ability to look at this. Reveal the top. Oh, it's a Maul's lightsaber. Okay. And that'll put this to the 2. And I've got 6 damage showing with this Imperial HQ. See, with the Callous, I can actually resolve this instead of having to use my sudden impact. And he flanks away the 3. Okay. This saddens me. This saddens me greatly. Let's discard my Z6 here, and I'm just going to reroll this and see if I can get anything better, because this has range size on it, and also has a resource size on it. I'll take the resource, sure. Didn't want to reroll the 1 ranged. Don't know why, actually, because I can't kill the Luke for some weird reason. I thought Luke only had 9 health for a second there. You can tell I'm not into this, guys. I've been out of this for a long, long time. But yes, the bed, yes. So we tried to rearrange delivery, and dispatch kept getting it wrong. And after 5 separate phone calls, they eventually were like, yeah, no, it's going to be delivered correctly. And then it wasn't, and I just couldn't pick up the bed. And they tried, because they tried to deliver it in the AM when I didn't get my keys until 12. So that was very, very fun. So, with the threat of having no bed, I'll just pass this. With the threat of having no bed, I cancelled the order, which made them very sad because this was a good 800-900 quid they were going to get. I really wanted to splash out for my bed because beds are very important. And I went to IKEA for the first ever time. Because I was like, I need furniture badly. IKEA sells flat packs, so I'll be able to get my things from IKEA. So that's what I did. And wow, IKEA is a magical place. I'd never been to an IKEA before that, and wow, the difference in culture, it's overwhelming at first, but the difference in culture is quite amazing, honestly. Very happy with it, although IKEA has a lot of stuff, but they don't have any but they don't exactly have quality necessarily. They've got very effective stuff, right? It's good stuff. It's good quality gear. It's just it's okay. It's well, I say it's good quality gear, but it's okay quality gear, and is very cheap for what you get. 2 range, 1 range, 3 ranged. Okay, well Luke's still safe for now. I didn't draw a Frighten. I can always Talzin though to sudden impact. I've got 2 sudden impacts in here, so I can definitely make some damage happen. Let's roll out the Talzin right now. I'm using the Talzin very offensively, which kind of surprises me in a way. Boop, and spell of removal, and so boop, and I'm going to put this to the +4 makes the most sense, considering I have range damage showing. I'm probably going to be sudden impacting anyway, but so yeah, I spent Friday, Saturday, Sunday flat packing, building furniture. Very boring, not fun, very tiring. Had people to help me, fortunately. Very happy about that. Very happy about having my parents help me for that. My parents, I moved away. I used to live in my parents' house. Even throughout university, I lived in my parents' house. It was a fairly local university. That's okay. I was gonna say that's not an upgrade, but he showed that he knows how to play this game. So let's sudden impact the 3 here, removing the resource. So 2 to both, 2 to all. Some good damage, that is. That's 6 damage. So I paid 1. I paid 0 really because this cost me 1, and I increased the damage output by 3. I mean, you can't ask for better than that really. Maybe from IKEA, because IKEA is just so magical. Luke has 3 health left. I could sudden impact again, and then just do 1 range damage to kill him. But I haven't used this Imperial HU once, and this is kind of a core part of my deck, and I haven't been using it, and that feels bad. But I mean, damage is great damage. This time I'm actually going to pay 1 to do 2 damage to everyone instead of 4 damage. So I'm paying 1 for 2 damage here. That's not amazing, but it's also preventing an overkill of like 2. Well, it's actually an overkill. Yeah, it was an overkill of 2, so I'm actually going to be able to do 4 damage off of that. Doesn't shield up the Luke. Decides he's gonna, defend the guy he's gonna keep Luke dead for some reason. Okay. So yeah, I will do my 1 range to kill the Luke. Kind of surprised he decided on that choice, but okay. Yep, he pays the 1. Just fine, and he has the money to resolve those. So that is somewhat scary. Let's discard a mislead. Let's just see if I can get something with this. Yeah, I get a discard. That's something with this. 5, yep. 3, 5. It cost him a lot of money to do that 5, at least. Doesn't cost me nearly as much to do 6. Loses the Honor Guard. Beautiful thing for him to lose. Gonna get a lot of resources out of it, though. And that's scary. Very, very scary. I could Maul's Lightsaber to get something in, but I'm just gonna claim. I want to make sure to have the claim. Pays 1 for the bubble shield. Okay. I don't do indirect, so that doesn't matter. You never activated Rose. Okay. I'm gonna let him activate Rose if he wants. Okay. He's accepting the loss. Alright. That's fine by me. I'm gonna discard the moles. I like it, but I don't have resources for it. This deck is not making me many resources right now. Might have to put in some more 1 costs. I have 4 1 cost upgrades and the 2 Imperial HQs to attempt to address my money issues. Well, that's not happening. I have Shrapnel Blast in here? I thought I took that out. Really thought I took Shrapnel Blast out. Whoops. Well, let's see if I get something resolvable for Callous. 3 range damage, that's resolvable. Very resolvable. I have Spell of Removal as well to... Okay. I see. And with that, he can put 2 of the damage counters onto the bubble shield. Yep. That makes a lot of sense. Alright. I think I'm just gonna play the Force Illusion now. It cost me 1, but it's worth it, and then I can Spell of Removal. Well, I don't need spell removal. Did he pay his one? I don't know if he paid his one or not. I guess I'm not needing spell removal that stuff. If he wants to sink 3 into the Force Illusion, I'm perfectly okay with that. That was the +3. Let's reveal. And it's so witch magic, so I get to do a thing, and I am going to put. I'm going to play very greedy here. I'm going to put the 2 onto the Talzin, and then I'm going to change the Callous to the 3 for 1, and then he's going to remove the Callous die, and I'm going to feel like an idiot, and it's going to be great. So yeah, went to IKEA, got a lot of furniture, but then it's work time, and then oh my god, so much work. So that's why you haven't seen anything from me for like a week. But I do have recorded videos that will go up online eventually, and you're going to get 2 videos a day, 2 videos a week. That's something I'm going to promise you. Okay, he just removes that straight up. That's fair enough. Do I pay the 1 for the lightsaber throw? But I don't have my spell removal. I think I'll just discard this. Let's be honest, worthless shrapnel blast. No, I'll keep the 1 ranged. I want to damage him as much as possible right now. His economy is huge. Resource, okay. Gonna pay 1 to change that to the 3. Okay. This is where I play spell removal, pay the 1, discard the top card. It's a witch magic. Discard that 1 to remove the 3. So, boop, Force Illusion goes away. 1, 2, 3. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, there's 1. There's another Shrapnel Blast. Don't know why I have a Shrapnel Blast. Resource. He still has Rose to activate if he wants. Alternatively, he could just take this Docking Bay and get like Honor Guard back or something, which not necessarily the worst decision in the world for him. But yeah, so sorry that I haven't had time, guys, at all. Feels really bad asking for all of those subscribers, getting them. Like, wow, I actually got the subscribers I was asking for the most part. I mean, I didn't get all of them. Claim, put down the other Imperial HQ. This Imperial HQ is not costing me anything. I mean, I haven't got 1,000 yet, but I got a lot of support. Like, that was absolutely insane. I had a Reddit thread of people like being like, hey, subscribe to this guy and stuff like that. It was amazing. Like, it was very heartwarming. And I just didn't have time for anything. I'm sorry about that. But on the bright side, I've come to appreciate you guys even more in that I now have to work, and as part of working, I take an hour lunch break. So the idea of watching a YouTube video during my very limited lunch break, the fact that you guys do that it's insane. Because wow, I do not want to spend my lunch break just watching a YouTube video. That's insane. I want to spend that time sleeping, basically. Okay, that's that 3 for 1. That's something I can use with Callous. Let's see if he removes it, because he has a lot of removal. Oh, no, he's going to replace the second shots. Nope, holdout blaster. Okay, it's got ambush. But that's a worse die. But it's got redeploy. There, he discards that one. For the second chance. So he does have the second chance. Okay. But I can just kill off the Rose if I wanted to. How much does Rose have? 9? 9. Yeah, okay. So I could lightsaber throw and kill Rose, but I don't think that's worth it. Witch magic. Boop, boop, boop. Odd, odd, odd. Boop. Nope. Boop, boop. That was at the bottom. But hey, now I know that I have Z6 coming for the next round. I could use Callous's ability to go to 2 6s, to 2 3s, I should say. That's the +3. Then as the 2. That kills Callous, so I need to overconfidence this. So let's overconfidence this and this. Even though that the high gun die is not very good. Yes, let me remove that, please. I got a lucky break there that that jetpack landed on a 0 for me. Alright, let's roll out Talzin now. And using my ability, we know it's a frighten. So boop, and turn this to the 2. So I can use my range damage here to pop the second chance, and then the melee damage from cast to kill. And he surrenders. Alright. Alright. So this deck is pretty decent, yeah. Yeah. For 50-minute commutes to work, where I work for 8.5 hours a day. I've gone from having like 10 hours of free time to 3. Making a YouTube video takes up all of my free time for the day. On top of that, I used to live in my parents' house, and now I've moved 2.5 hours away. Well, 2 hours away. 1.5 hours away, 2 hours away because of roadworks. And now I have to cook and fend for myself and all that, and it's a very big, wide, scary, spooky world out there. But I'm sure that, according to my demographics, at least half of you probably have gone through this same thing. So I hope you guys can stand in solidarity with me, and the rest of you, I hope you achieve the goals you want to achieve in life. This has been me, Ginslay99, aka No Brainer. Thank you for watching. Signing out. Please subscribe.